Hello everyone, welcome back. Um, Quite a bit of stuff has changed since we have last played. Usually I'll record a few episodes in advance and then upload them throughout the week or whatever. Um, so I recorded a bunch, and then since then, some new stuff has come out. First thing I should mention though is I turned off the modded buildings I had. Um, because a new thing came out, a new patch, and they added European style buildings, so I was playing around with that. So I turned off all of the different uh, building mods I had, extra buildings, just to see what European ones were like by themselves, and then I forgot which ones I actually wanted and all that, so I just left them off. Decided to just screw it, we'll leave them off for now. And then the other thing they added that I'm really excited about is tunnels. So you can have rail, not subway, rail tunnels as well as roads that all go underground. And I've been playing around with it, and it's pretty big. It's pretty big news. Yeah, it can clear up so much. So we're a little short on cash, but why don't we see? Basically, it's the same as the raising road, so page up will raise it. Page down, look at that. It'll lower it. So it's still kind of tricky. You gotta be careful of stuff like, the subways and that sort of thing. Like where, I don't know where this is gonna come up actually. This was not thought out very well at all. Yeah, so I mean, it can't interfere with other underground things like subways. So you really kind of gotta just watch what you're doing. Where you're putting them and all that. Can't do that. There we go, and then it pops up. So now we have a brand new tunnel going from, what was it, New Manhattan we were calling that, to Old Town, wherever this is. Oh, look at that, they're all going in. So already it is a success. Now we don't have a whole lot of crazy stuff going on here yet, but basically, it's time. Oh, we do have a lot of money actually. I was looking at the population. We do have a lot of money. 2.5 million. Okay, whoops. So yeah, and that's gonna be when we do like trains and stuff, passenger trains, as well as even like we could probably put that underground maybe. Actually, why don't we see if we can? It just makes it so there's so much more room to do stuff. And like, see, when we did this, we had to deal with going over, all of the. How are we gonna do this now? Actually, going over the mountains. Now we just gotta kind of worry about going under the rivers. Is kind of the annoying thing for that. So let's see. Space already occupied. Why don't we curve it a little bit now? See, this is where it's gonna kind of suck trying to get it back up again. Oh shoot, maybe we should have gone up sooner, perhaps? Part of it's because Oh yeah, but how are we gonna... Because we gotta get back to there. Maybe we should have tried to go up a little bit sooner. Yeah, this is kind of the tricky part too, is deleting just the rail or the underground bits that you've been working on. You got all this other stuff above it. There we go. But it's too much at once. Can it be built? Okay. I really want to come up there, but I can't. Maybe we should try going back sooner again. See, I was saying about how great it was, and now I'm having trouble with it. But I swear, it's worth it. Come on. Don't want to blow that up. I'm gonna get that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's try it again. This is tricky, isn't it? We do it now? Okay. And then now maybe... Oh, this kind of sucks, doesn't it? See, the hard part is that it's... You know... Because it's by the river is what's screwing it up. Because we want... Yeah, how are we going to do this? Oh, and there's like the subway right there too, so you gotta work around the subway as well. We'll get it. Maybe. I really hate that slope too steep. That's my biggest pet peeve. See, that's the problem. It's got to connect back. Yeah? Maybe that'll work? And of course that's all going to be screwed up for a little while now because of that, but you know, we'll see. Oh, that tunnel is sure packed, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. It's just that one intersection, I guess, was kind of... See, here it's kind of goofy a little bit, isn't it? Because all these people want to go. Which way do they want to go? They want to turn left, I guess, right there. Fashion designer. Is there a space between the F and the A? It's supposed to be like that? How is it? We haven't checked education in a while. How's it doing? Good enough. High school's alright. That's probably way more than we need. So yeah, it'll be pretty cool once we actually get to where we can use more tunnels. Like, all that could probably be put underground too, actually, come to think of it. Well, it is tricky because the coast is kind of what screws stuff up. It's still kind of goofy with water. Doesn't always want to work nicely, like around the shores and coasts and all that. But and of course, the way I built this map, this is the one that I made. If you don't remember, um, it's not really like a lot of small islands and stuff, or like a lot of, I don't know. We might not use tunnels all that much, but it's really nice to have just in case, you know. Why don't we get ready to expand maybe up in here? It'll probably be... Maybe we'll start using this now, actually. The only thing is I don't know what... I'll have to get subways and stuff going, too. Nice little main road. Getting a little bit of a commercial demand, so maybe we'll build a bit more commercial here pretty soon. I don't like how big that gap is, but what can you do? So if you have this game and you're watching this, you should check out the European buildings. I think the way it works is 3 specific maps that European buildings work on, so it's kind of like a theme map. As far as I know, with the way they did it, you can't really like switch on European buildings, which is kind of a bummer. That'd be kind of cool if you could, but you cannot. You have to pick the pre-destined map pack, or whatever. So there's 3 new maps. They're actually, I played one and it's pretty cool. I do like it. It'd be cool if you could have American buildings on it, or non-oldie European buildings, I guess you could say they are. Maybe one more. What if we could buy more? I think we decided what we were gonna buy land-wise for the next purchase, but I don't remember what it is. So I might just YOLO buy new land that wasn't originally planned for. The more I build this, the more I think it might do. But maybe we won't. Maybe there'll be something else later. I don't know. Well, I don't think we can buy new land yet, can we? Well, that is a crazy looking Tetris piece, isn't it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could buy 2 more. Probably buy that one and that one, maybe? I suppose we could just use that for the coast. I don't know, maybe we'll buy that one, I think, for sure. I don't know, we'll see. In the meantime, when we get this place liquefied, get them their water so they don't drown. Not drowned. What's the opposite of drowning? Thirsting to death? Dehydrationing? Gotta drink your fluids. You don't want to turn into something that dies from water lacking having death. And of course, can't forget these sweet, sweet walkways. Greatest thing in the world, next to tunnels. That's pretty good, isn't it? We'll get to where we built. Doing pretty good, 48,000 people and climbing. This one's kind of messed up, isn't it? Wonder why that one's like that. Oh, we'll just do that. Whatever. That'll be fine. Look at that water flowing. Pretty water. This game has some really cool water stuff, I think. Nice thing, we could use the subways for this side and the bus stops for that. That'll work for at least this part, and then we could add more, you know, as we go down a bit, but that is a lot of people waiting for the bus, isn't it? Why aren't there more buses? Wonder if I raise the bus budget, if I'll get more buses on each line. Why can't I build that? Oh, let's go that way then. That's it for now. Alright. They really want commercial? Let's get rid of this stuff. Probably don't even really need this anymore, do we? Yeah, that was for when that was all empty space yet. We'll leave that, because trash islands and incinerators do add power. So that will stay. Let's get the heavy stuff going. Oh, look at that, right? I'm not even done planting it. It's already starting to grow a little bit. We'll do quite a lot. A little bit of housing demand, so why don't we give in to that demand. Oops, getting a little crazy here. Check our stuff. We get some more of those. Oh, I don't know if it's with older maps too or just with new ones, but when I was looking earlier, they were using maximum hearses and garbage trucks, but I think that might just be for totally new maps from what I've seen. Or maybe just that European map, because that's the one I tried it on and it worked. It was a brand new map. So at least it does that in that. I don't know if it's fixed for everything or not, but... Well, I kept that one building. That was I don't even know where it is. I kept that guy. That's a user-made downloaded the one I did. See, demand is high, but there's still abandoned buildings, so I don't really want to build much. What are you doing, huh? It's a weird house, isn't it? He's got like a huge front yard and a tiny little shack. Statue of what's on fire? Something's on fire. Yeah, and I got that guy being abandoned. I think part of it is once we get more educated people, they're gonna need the higher density jobs, because that's gonna want more educated. Yeah, and that's all that still. There's not that many dead. 106? Well, then we'll just build over the dead. Build a new crematorium on their corpse. An entire building buried with the building. Clear up some abandonment. When is our next thing? Is it 60? Oh, we'll get an airport too. Wonder where we should build our airport. Commercial likes it. I don't know if industry cares. Residents actually hate it because it's loud. I don't know if you have ever been to an airport or near an airport, but you can hear those planes from pretty far away. Just like in real life, the planes in this game make noise, and the airport in this game makes noise. Rail's pretty loud too, actually, come to think of it. So if we ever get passenger rail running, they're gonna hate. They'll like it because it's public transportation, but they'll also hate it because trains are just loud. That's what trains do. Trains are just loud. Can't Can't change it. Maybe you could work on building a quieter train. I don't know how though. I think it's literally impossible. There's no way you can actually build a quieter train. It's just against physics and stuff. You just can't do it. It's just not feasible. They always complain about crime, but there's always the best police protection. I don't know why. Oh, we're getting kind of low on sewage stuff, aren't we? I don't want to get too close to the drinking hole. Because you don't want your people drinking poop water. They get pretty upset about that. Add one more pump maybe? See what water availability does. Close enough, right? So now it's just a waiting game, waiting for this demand to... Oh, look at that. Got another dumping service. What did he say? Beautiful. Let's check. Okay, we do have high-tech housing. Could do a lot more commercial again, couldn't we? I'm reluctant to build more industry because it's still having issues filling it. Once it actually gets built, like, it turns out we don't have enough people or whatever. We don't want it. Housing's going up. Oh, speaking of, forgot to check schools over here, didn't we? That should satisfy that for a while. We'll build more other stuff as they need it. Let's get some more housing. Because one thing you gotta remember is the high density stuff is, you know, it's higher density. It's more people packed in each little square. So while the school may cover an area, it's also gonna fill up a lot faster. Instead of, you know, what do we got? This fancy house with 5 out of 6 people. We want to be educated. So what is that? 7, 8, 10 people live in there. Compared to that's not full yet. Let's go for a residential. Oh, look at that. 40. Oh, of course it changes. 20, we'll just say 48 maybe, give or take. Big difference. Let me add a little bit of office, because this does satisfy. They don't build anything. Industry will actually build stuff for your commercial to sell. I don't think offices satisfy that, but they do satisfy demand for industry, which can be nice. 2 crematoriums next door to the hospital. That's a good sign, right? Good hospital. Place to dump the bodies right next door. How's that for police? That's pretty good. That should also get people to want to build nearby that, because it's got the nice facilities near it. 52,700, we're cruising. Got a little bit of... I wish there was more of an opportunity to actually show off the tunnels. This map, I guess I really don't need them yet, but my other games I played just for fun. Alone, away from prying eyes. They've been really nice. Maybe, oh, we can't because of that. I'm thinking maybe we could connect New Manhattan to this part here. But the question is where? see, it's really tough. It sucks I didn't really plan for any of that when I originally built this town. Oh, under the freeway, maybe. Oh, space already occupied? Oh. Here we go. I think it kind of messes up that bus stop, but we got another tunnel going, and maybe, let's see. Maybe we could even connect the two tunnels underwater. How cool would that be? No. Absolutely not, it says. Oh, wait! Oh. Oh, they're even using it, too. Look at that. A car already went down it. 2 cars. Oh, even more want to turn. Maybe that's a bad idea, because now it's just going to get backed up. Wonder if we could even do it to here, too. Just for lulz? Oh, they do. They love it. So that might even ease that, because it was kind of getting backed up, like, see right there? Now, of course, underground is going to become just a huge mess, but... yeah, they're using it. That's kind of nice. Well, there you go. Okay, well, maybe we'll take a break here. That's pretty good. Got some examples of some tunnels. How cool is that? Yeah, I really like tunnels a lot. They really... and of course, once you actually build a city, kind of planning with tunnels, or with tunnels in mind, you know, there's a lot more you can do. This one wasn't really planned with tunnels in mind, because I didn't know when they were doing that. So... building is on fire. Yeah, they'll put it out. They're pretty good about that. Alright. Well, thank y'all, all of you, for watching. We will see you sometime in the future.